everyone, it's Libby from Maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warrabai First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the lands on which these videos are made. Thank you for joining me. I hope you don't skip over that sort of 5-second intro. That would mean a lot to me as a channel, but if you do, you do. It's I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're all grown up. Okay, because you'll notice I don't tell you to subscribe or like or anything. You're grown up. You know how this system works. Okay, what do I want to have a look at? Jack is back. Woohoo! Okay, so what's come out is that they're amongst so the DOJ released classified to release documents in regards to the classified documents case. A whole swag of them, 300 documents, blah, 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 I believe. And amongst the records was a memo that outlined that the Orange Twerp had taken classified records to Mar-a-Lago, so sensitive that only 6 other people in the whole world had seen them. And also others that were, again, classified documents in regards to his business interests. So the disclosure was made to the House Judiciary Committee as part of its investigation into the probes into the Orange Twerps. It offers new details about the type of records that the Orange Twerp took with him after the 2020 election. Public is still, I'm reading from the Yahoo News article, public is still barred from seeing the formal special counsel's Jack Smith's report surrounding the investigation, which prompted him to bring Espionage Act, treason charges against the Orange Twerp after 300 documents with classified markings were discovered at his estate. So, the most damning is what these documents, cherry-picked by the DOJ for disclosure, showed about the Orange Twerp's conduct. Raskin wrote in a letter to Bondi. Oh, Raskin, come on. Why is this not being screamed from the rooftops? The FBI found certain classified documents that the Orange Twerp properly retained would be pertinent to serve certain business interests in relation to the Orange Twerp. You guys can read the article. I've put it in my post section. I just want to have a look at the bigger picture of this. We know that Cannon barred Bondi from sharing the report or any information held within. We know that a case demanding the release of the report is going to the 11th Circuit. I've read multiple times that the 11th Circuit will rule against Cannon. And as I'm poker shuffling, and there you've got the Orange Twerp, and this is my card for treason and betrayal. Okay, so what else is happening? The DOJ released a statement claiming they're the most transparent in history because of the efforts to expose the weaponization of the Biden administration, blah, 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 blah. The accusation Raskin makes is baseless. Cannon's protective order was not violated, etc., etc., etc. Well, where do we go with this? I want to have a look as to whether we know. Oh gosh, we know. I'm not going to have another look as to whether the report's going to get released, because I keep getting that it is. Probably not until after the Orange Twerp is dead. But the fact that this memo was sent to the Judiciary Committee by the DOJ, is this going to be grounds for Bondi, Plastic Pam, to lose her position? There's a couple of things happening. We've got this in regards to the DOJ. Apparently, Patel is also under the spotlight as well with documents that are being released about investigations into Patel back in, let's have a look. Exclusive FBI investigation into Patel was more extensive than previously reported. This is MSN.com, believe it or not. Special counsel investigation that began in 2022 into Patel, who is now the FBI director but was then a private citizen, in regards to classified documents at Mar-a-Lago. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so where do I go with this? I just want to have a look to see whether, didn't you have, I don't know if you've seen it, there's footage out there of Bongino. Isn't he the FBI second in command, whereas Blanche is the DOJ? Bongino being accused of being a pedo protector publicly. And boy, oh boy, didn't he look furious at it. Well, furious because he got called out, not furious because he's a pedo protector. Okay, but I want to have a look at, is Plastic Pan the next one for the chopping block? Now, this is documents coming out. So this flung itself out. Ooh, I think she might be. Because on the bottom, I've then got the Hanged Man, the sacrifice, and the nightmare situation that eventuates. I think she might be. I think she might be for the chopping block, but let's have a proper look. You know, the end of the happy families as unexpected news comes out of left field, and she's on the back foot trying to defend her position. So let's have a look. Is Plastic Pam Bondi, is she next on the chopping block? I think I did get her next afternoon, did I? A while back now, but is Pam next on the chopping block? Okay, come on down. Oh boy, let's do a Lady Jane Grey on her. Page of Swords. So, signifier card, Page of Swords. Information getting out there, not a lot. This is one of my whistleblower cards, but information being leaked out there. Okay, truth coming out. Let's see where this goes. And there's that Hanged Man again, the sacrifice. I think she's slipped up. She's slipped up big time. That's what my guides are telling me, that she's slipped up. I don't think she knew what was being released, but the buck stops with her. I don't think she realised what was released. There might have been somebody within the DOJ who slipped it in there, because it is my whistleblower card. Sacrifice. At the foundation, we've got the Strength card, but this is, you know, trying to control the beast. Watch for his untruth social posts. He might lose his plot at Bondi for letting this out. Let's see where it goes. In the past, assessing what documents to put out there in the past. So that you've only got this out there. There's a whole lot on the bush there that has not been released. Okay. Let's see where this goes. Yeah, this was big. So crowning this reading, the Ace of Pentacles. Aces indicate that, yes, I'm on the right track here as well, but the Ace of Pentacles is this particular document. Huge. Needs to be all over. Right, we've got the King of Wands in the immediate future. This is my legislators bringing forward information. It could be Raskin himself. Judgment, huge wake-up call. Collective awakening. The fact that MSN published this is actually quite significant. You know, mainstream media actually put this article out there. Internally, we've got this ending of a cycle. legacy, ending of a cycle for these decrepit old um, oligarchical, whatever you like to call them. You got to remember they're getting pretty old. The likes of Ellison and Nutlick, etc. They're getting pretty old, these guys. Okay, let's see where it goes. Hopes and fears, trying to keep a lid on the situation with the Four of Pentacles, trying to stop more from getting out there. But the outcome is the Ten of Wands. So is Bondi going to be next on the chopping block? I think she might be. The fact that this got out brings forward knowledge that there is more. But yeah, the Tower card. Yeah, I think Blondie's going, and then tossed out in the cold, and yeah, finding herself restricted, back up against the wall. Yeah, I'm just going to say I think she's out. I think she's going to be the next to go because she did not protect. This is a huge document that got out there that shows clearly that he stole classified documents to the House Judiciary Committee. This should be being yelled from the rooftops. So I think she's next. Okay, what's going to be her reaction? So that would mean Blanche probably gets promoted. Let's have a look at Blanche and see what happens. They're trying to got the star there, the star rising. The star of the, well, this could be the narcissist because here's the felon and an announcement coming from the White House. And then you've got the smug merchant, which I suspect is probably Blanche stepping up. I think she's going. Okay, I want to have a look at Patel because I'm just going to put those down and have a look at this article. Sorry if I'm racing through these readings. There's a lot to get through. So, what am I looking at? So, Special Counsel Jack Smith's team issued subpoenas to Verizon Communications for Patel's communications. At the time, they were investigating whether the Orange Twerp had interfered with the 2020 election and had hidden classified documents at Mar-a-Lago. Reuters could not determine the nature of Smith's investigation into Patel and what allegations of wrongdoing, if any, were being probed at the time. So apparently they had demanded 2 years of phone records, text messages, and Patel's financial information, according to 2 grand jury subpoenas. So what had happened is that they had gone to grand jury and considered serious enough. So this wasn't Smith making the decision. These were the grand juries making the decision that the subpoenas were necessary. So something here was pretty severe that they needed to subpoena Cash Patel's records. So let's have a look. And this was the one where they also requested information in regards to Wiles, as well, Susie Wiles as well. So what does the Cash Patel's this information coming out by Reuters, trusted source. We'll put that one down, and they want that one on the top. Okay, Patel. Now, I believe, is it Patel's second in command, Bongino, is he? Or where's he come in the picture? Anyhow, Patel. Let's have a look at Patel. King of Swords, my Jack Smith card. No wonder it didn't want to be released. Jack is back. There's Jack Smith. Okay, but I'm asking about Patel. What the information that Jack has on Patel is devastating. Devastating. The Tower. Hidden secrets being revealed, hidden agendas being revealed. Do I need to even go any further? Ten of Swords stewing. The energy that Patel is stewing on it's the end for him too. About an attempted steal. Wow. Or simply the steal, but the attempted steal of the 2020 elections. Okay, there is Jack. He's got it all lined up. All the documents are there, and they're going to come out and they're going to absolutely expose them. Patel, externally, he's going to find himself at a legal crossroads. Internally, the star, the narcissist, possibly. Don't really like it as a narcissist, but this could also be the best of the United States system, shining a light on it. Let's see where, and he too is out in the cold, walking away, forced to walk away, the investigation and connections with the devil. Far out, these are. And there's my election, my vote flipping card, and there's the Knight of Swords charging in. Bringing forth a harsh truth. On the bottom, hidden agendas about the legacy, the end of an era with this legacy as the news comes out. Oh boy, don't know who this Queen of Wands is yet, but world ending, Four of Swords ending. Oh, this is my Avril Haines card. If you're wondering who Avril Haines is it Avril Haines? The ex-department of the head of the Department of National Intelligence. We are yet to see her report into the 2024 election. Not sure how the 2021 has been reported on, whether that's come out yet or not. Not good cards for Patel either. Okay. So when is this going to happen? Is this going to happen before or after the orange twerp is gone? Show me clearly. Is this going to happen before or after the orange twerp? So terrible cards for both Bondi and Patel. Is this going to happen before or after the orange twerp is gone? Let's have a look. Looking away, secrets being revealed. On the back foot defending, so this could be what have I got here? This Two of Wands is really integral to this. I'll see where it keeps going. Four of Cups, the Steel. These are terrible cards. Of Government. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands. And then the Magician. The Independent Female. Information being brought forward about manipulation. Documents with the Page of Pentacles and the Death card, and then the Cleansing. And then you've got the Military coming in. That's my military card again. Judgment card. Unexpected, out of left field. Trying to hold on, but it's the end. It is the end. Is it going to happen before or after the orange twerp is gone? Well, we've got the Death card and the Ten of Swords. Oh, speaking of Bravo, Florida, 2 seats, 87th. Wonder if the information's going to come out that the orange twerp voted by mail. Mar-a-Lago district and the 30th district both flipped to blue in state elections. Before or after? I think it might be even before, looking at these cards, because we've got the Death card down at the end here. I think it might be before he is gone. It's part of the going. It's part of the going. Tell me about any more about removal of Bondi and Patel as this information comes out. What can you tell me about Jack is back? What is going to lead up to it? Ace of Swords, the 11th District, I think I heard the 11th District is going to order the report released. There's Biden. The energy that they're stewing in at the moment is they think they've got their ducks all lined up in a row. There's the Steel, the vote fiddling, and uncharted waters. With the Fool, again, Steel, abuse of power, betrayal, deceit, lying, you name it. Smoke and mirrors, illusion, delusion, poor choices, contracts and agreements that were made. What do we need to know about this? Back up against the wall, some guardrails holding. And then we've got the Queen of Swords. This is my Harris card, and the Emperor. The Queen of Swords looking squarely at the wannabe dictator who's going to find himself on the back foot trying to defend. As more documents get released, and then you've got a flee card, a fleeing card, trying to take the money with him perhaps, and the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, yes, yes, and the investigation with the Hermit. Investigation into treason, the military again, the Judgment card again, and we've got the restriction, legal restriction. Coming forward about manipulation, secrets getting revealed, and the narcissist then going down, ending. Four of Swords in and the World card. I think this is going to come out before the orange twerp is removed from office, and I think it's got to do with the 11th Circuit. So many elements of this noose are tightening in. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Let's see how it plays out. But yes, Bondi and Patel. Big trouble. Entertainment only. Entertainment only. Love to you all. Catch you later.